Hi everybody, thank you for joining us today. We're going to be doing a 30-minute low impact workout that is perfect for seniors. All you need is a chair, a dumbbell, and a bottle of water and some space to move around. Now if you don't have a dumbbell at home, you can use a full water bottle, a can of soup, get creative, something with a little bit of resistance to help get your muscles working. If anytime you need to take a rest, please pause the video, rest as long as you need to, get a drink, and come back and join us. I look forward to working with you. All right, let's get ready with our warm-up. We're going to start marching in place. Now I want you to alternate this marching with some heel taps. Tap the heel, and then back to a march. Back to heel taps. And then back to a regular march again. Now we're going to challenge your balance with some knee taps. Take your time, it might not be this fast. And then go back to a march. Back to the knees. Back to a march. Back to knee taps. And back to a march. Now we're going to start with a slow grapevine. Get that coordination going. So you're going to side, behind, side, together. Step, behind, step, together. And then we do some side shuffles. Step, together, step, together, step, together. Again. Add some movement into it. Back to the grapevine. Step, behind, step, together. All right, after this one, we're going to come to a marching position again. We're going to get ready for some toe taps. So you're going to reach out with your leg, tap your toe, and come back to center. Now we're going to move it forward and in. So it's just a step forward and back. Forward and back. Now we're going to do a side lunge, center, other side, center. Step out, little bend, and push back to center. Get ready to move it front and center. So now with the step, you add a little lunge in there, a little bend, and push back. Now we're going to step out and we're going to turn. So we're going to add some movement through the core. Go as slow as you need to. Maybe you can't turn this much. That's okay. We're going to work towards it. Trying to feel limber. Get some movement through the body and some directions that maybe you're not getting throughout the day. And then we're going to step forward with this turn. Now we're going to stay on one side here because it is challenging your balance a little bit. Just going to step forward and turn to the left. And we're going to get ready, and the next step we're going to turn to the right. from here. We're gonna stay centered. We're gonna do a little bounce and reach. Little squat, and then stretch to the side as you reach overhead. Starting to feel yourself getting warm. Your muscles are ready. And we're just gonna bounce and swing, a gentle twist for the spine. The legs stay in place. Coming to the end of the warm-up, and we're ready for our first round. Now we're gonna move to the strengthening portion of the workout. We're gonna begin with sit to stands to a chair. Nice tall posture, squeezing your core muscles, pushing the floor away from you to squeeze those leg and glute muscles, and you're going to control yourself down as you sit. It's a simple sit to stand here. If that's too difficult, you can hold on to the back of the chair and use it as a support as you sit down as far as you can to do the same squatting motion. You want to keep those knees aligned over your toes. Nothing should cause you pain. We only want to make you feel strong here. All right, now we're going to do side leg raises. So we're going to take that left leg and lift it to the ceiling. This is going to challenge your balance as well as the muscles in your hips and glutes. Only go as high as you can and get ready to kick it back. So your leg stays straight and you're kicking right behind you. All right, now we're going to go to the other side. So you're simply going to lift the right leg now. Side raises. Our goal here is 10 reps for each exercise. It's okay if you don't get there, go at your own pace. And now we're going to kick it back. Okay, that was round 1. Now we take it to round 2. We begin again with the sit to stands. Slow and controlled, pay attention to your breathing. Push through those leg muscles, you're strong, you can do it. Again, you can hold on to the back of the chair or use a counter if you need some assistance. I'm going to complete 10 reps here. After this, we go to those side leg raises, starting with the left side. Stand up tall, and I'll lift towards the ceiling. Get ready to kick it straight back. Okay, now we're going to take it to the other side. Right leg goes straight out. And then we're going to kick it right back behind us. Okay, now we're gonna move to upper body strength. Take this moment to pause the video if you need to grab some water, catch your breath, and you're gonna grab your weight or resistance. This is a 5-pound dumbbell. We're only using one, and we're beginning making the infinity sign. We're gonna go one way for a couple repetitions, and then we're gonna go the other way. Now, if it bothers you to have your arms totally out straight, you can bend them a little, keep the weight closer to your chest. From here, we're going to turn and press that weight up. Now, if you get dizzy, go a little bit slower, or just stay in one place while you press that weight up, like you're reaching in the cupboard. And now we're going to do a bicep curl. Just bringing the weight down and back up. We switch to one hand. Offset that balance, try to stay straight and tall. And we switch, other side. Okay, now we do it again. Start with the infinity circles. Wrap it the other way. We're going to turn and press. Turn and press. Get ready for the hammer curl. All right, we're halfway through this class. I want you to stop, take a water break, feel free to pause and join us when you're ready. Okay, now we're gonna set up for a bent over row. So I use the chair here for support. Take a big step back, and then you're gonna pull, guiding your elbow and hand towards the rib cage. You should be squeezing the back muscles here. And then from this position, we're going to do a tricep kickback. We're going to get rid of those bingo arms. Keep your arm close to your side and just push the weight behind you. Pause for a second. When you push back, hold 1, 2, and then come back forward. All right, now we're going to switch and go to the other side. Get ready for those tricep kickbacks. Okay, now we're going to turn that chair around, use it as a support as we move into a lunge. Now go as far down as you can only go as far as tolerated. Holding the weight in one hand challenges our core muscles, but you can also use the other hand to hold on for support. Lower down, slow and controlled. Push through your whole foot as you come back up to standing. And then we're going to switch and do the other side. After lunges, we'll go back to the start. This is our second set of rows. Squeeze those back muscles. You should feel it in the back of your shoulder, not the front. Now you're going to pin that arm to your side and push the weight behind you. Get ready, we're going to switch sides. We're almost done with this portion of the workout. And row it up. Get ready for kickbacks. Now we're going to do our last set of lunges. Again, holding on for support if you need to. Drop down as low as you can tolerate. Feel your leg muscles and glute muscles squeezing and pushing the floor up away from you as you come back up to standing. All right, we're going to switch sides. Almost there, you can do it. Okay, as we finish up that set, we're going to move into a cardio cool down. So we'll start marching again. A nice even pace. We want to bring your heart rate down slowly. You never want to stop exercise suddenly. From here, we're going to go to some alternating apple pickers. Opposite arm and leg reach up. Always challenging our balance and our core muscles in these workouts. I'm going to move to some side steps. When those feel good, you can add in a little bit of arm swing, put some movement, some bounce into it, and a little speed. And now we're just going to go to side step. A light toe tap. So one knee is bent, and you reach out and come back to center. Get ready to switch sides. arm circles. So we're going to start bouncing up and down. You can start to get some big circle motions to the front. Take it back. Okay, we're going to move those shoulders a little bit. I'm going to shrug up and down, up and down. We're going to alternate right and left. And roll the shoulders back. Feeling loose through the upper body now. I'm going to do shoulder rolls to the front. Then we're going to start with some head rolls. Go nice and slow. Feel the stretch. When you're ready, head in the opposite direction. We're going to come to a seated position for our stretches here. We have the left leg out. Foot is flexed, toes are towards your face. You have a soft knee. And I want you to lean forward with a straight back. Feel that stretch in the back of your thigh, your hamstring. We're going to hold here for about 20 seconds. We're going to do the other leg. Sit up tall. Flex that foot, toes towards you. Soft knee, tall spine. Feeling the stretch through the back of the right thigh now. Coming back to a tall seated position for a spinal twist. You don't want to crank on your back or force anything. Just stay tall and look over your shoulder as you hold the position and breathe. Exhale and sit up tall again, turn to the other side. From here, we're going to go into a hip flexor stretch. So you move towards the edge of the chair. Your right leg has the knee over the ankle, and the left leg goes back so that you can stretch out the front of the left hip. Now you can reach up and over, or if that feels too unstable, just stay seated and tall at the edge of the chair. This is similar to our kneeling hip flexor stretch without having to be on the floor. Breathe here, and then we're going to switch sides. So I'm turning around just so you can see. Go to the edge, we bring that right leg back, and stretch out the right front of the hip. We're going to release, come back to a seated position. From here, we're going to open the mid back, So if you have a foam roller, you can place it behind you under the shoulder blades and lean over it. You can also hold on to your lower back and support from there. You're simply going to inhale, open your chest, slight arch in the back. Exhale, come back to center. Don't tip your head too far back and get dizzy. Now we're going to stretch the neck. So your right arm's reaching towards the opposite wall. Light counter pressure on your head with your left arm. Feel it lengthen the area between your ear and your shoulder. Now you're going to look down like you're going to sniff your armpits. Light counter pressure here. And then you're slowly going to switch to the other side. Now your left arm's outstretched, tilting your head to the right, gentle counter pressure. Exhale and tip your head forward, down towards your armpit. Breathe here, feeling strong, relaxed, and healthy. We're going to take a deep breath in, arms wide. Exhale, roll down to touch your toes if you can, or just your knees maybe. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, roll it down. Another breath in. Thank you so much for joining us for this low impact workout. I hope you're feeling strong and healthy. Don't forget to share with your friends and family, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to our channel on YouTube.